A divided Congress, of course, taking it down to the wire, quite literally to the 11th hour, settling on a short-term solution to keep federal money flowing. The president signing the bill overnight after it passed the House and Senate, and it funds the government for 45 days, including $16 billion for disaster relief. There is no additional aid to Ukraine.
And that was a sticking point for a while. This time, hard-right Republicans in the House threatened to shut down the government unless their GOP colleagues yielded to their demands. The solution for Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy was reliant on Democratic votes.
And that cooperation now has McCarthy's leadership position in jeopardy. Let's get right to Washington and ABC's Rachel Scott live on Capitol Hill. Rachel, good morning to you.
Will, good morning. This was down to the wire. The president signed that bill with just 45 minutes to spare. It capped off a week full of twists and turns that ended with Democrats and Republicans finally coming together on a short-term deal to keep the government funded.
This morning, Congress averting a government shutdown with just hours to spare.
The yeas are 335. The nays are 91.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy suddenly dropping his demands, moving forward with a bill that keeps the government funded through November 17th and adds $16 billion in disaster aid. But he had to rely on Democratic votes to get it passed. 90 Republicans and 1 Democrat voted against it.
Is laid on the table.
You're a no on this.
I'm a no, and you ain't changing me on it.
Thank you.
You can't articulate a solid enough message to get me to change on this one.
As the country barreled toward a shutdown, McCarthy struggled to unite his party around a plan, telling Republicans if they voted for a short-term spending bill, he would add border security provisions. But it was never enough. They rebelled against him.
I don't want to be a part of that team. I want to be a part of a conservative group that wants to get things done.
It's a stark turnabout for the speaker, who just days ago demanded this from Democrats.
If the president wants to make sure that we can keep government funded, take an action on the border.
Now McCarthy praising bipartisanship, something those handful of far-right Republicans are threatening to oust him for.
Is his speakership on the line?
I would say it's on some tenuous ground.
McCarthy saying bring it.
It's all right if Republicans and Democrats join together to do what is right. If somebody wants to make a motion against me, bring it. There has to be an adult in the room.
Democrats didn't get everything they wanted either. No additional funding for Ukraine. The bill cleared the Senate with strong bipartisan support, Schumer vowing to keep the pressure on.
We will not stop fighting for more economic and security assistance for Ukraine. Majorities in both parties support Ukraine aid, and doing more is vital for America's security and for democracy around the world.
Millions of government workers were at risk of losing their paychecks. That has all been averted, but just for now. Remember, this is a short-term deal, only keeping the government funded until November 17th, which means we could be right back here in about 45 days, Gio.
And let's hope that does not happen. All right, Rachel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.